friend, in the following lecture we will cover the basics of tensor understanding. That means this lecture and following 2-3 lecture we are going to cover the basics of TensorFlow. Before going deep inside the TensorFlow, the first thing you need to know computation graph. This computation graph is the essential thing whenever you are designing a TensorFlow model. So first thing is TensorFlow allows us to implement machine learning algorithm by creating and computing operations that interact with one another. Okay, these interactions form what we call a computation graph, with which we can intuitively represent complicated functional architecture. That means we need to create an architecture so that anybody can easily guess that what are the input and how the things are computation inside this model and what are the output after computation. So these things need to be cleared by this computation graph. So let's talk about graph first. So what is a graph? So the graph basically it is a set of interconnected entities, and each entity is known as nodes or vertices. Suppose this is one node and this is another node. Suppose this node is A and this node is B and this node is C and this node is D. So each node is also called as vertices, and they are connected edges. They are connected edges. Suppose this is connected to this is connected to this. Let there is no connection between C and D. Let C is connected to B and A is connected to D. Likewise, this is a graph. This is a connected graph. But here there is no direction is mentioned. So the flow direction is not guessed by these simple connection. To detect the flow of data, we need to give a direction. That means the direction indicates the data flow from node A to node B. So this is a directed data flow graph, or simply data flow graph. Data flow graph means flow, whenever there is flow mentioned, that means the direction is mentioned. So this is a data flow graph. Okay, for better understanding, I am removing this line because I need to make it compliance with a neural network. So I am deleting this thing. Suppose I am making a connection from here to here, and let I am creating another two node, namely let this is E, this is F, and let I am connecting this thing here, and all are directed forward. So this is a neural network. Okay, in a machine learning or deep learning, this is a neural network. Okay, now let this thing is connected again to another node. Suppose this node is G, and this will give us the output. Okay, unlike the general graph, this computational graph in TensorFlow indicate each node. Suppose this A. Okay, let this is a node A. The node A must be connected through some input. Let me. Okay, so each node represent an operation. That means whenever input is coming here, it will directly after the performing some operation, it will split to two way. Here also, whenever an input will come to this point, after performing some operation, this will split in this number of way. So similarly, each node which perform certain type of operation. Okay, each node will perform certain type of operation. Okay, so this is all about a graph. Let's come to a particular graph which we are going to create for our first TensorFlow example. So let's take this particular example. Here I am going to create 6 nodes. How many nodes? 6 nodes, and 3 are input here, C, B, A are three nodes, or that means A, B, C are three nodes, from where this E perform the addition of C and B, okay, and the result is fed to the node F. Similarly, D perform the operation multiplication over B and A, and the result fed to the node F, and the node F perform the operation whatever output it get from E and D node and subtract the D from E and give the result. So we need to create, we are going to create this graph in our TensorFlow. Okay, so let's go to the Jupyter. Here we are. The first thing is import TensorFlow as TF. So we are going to import the TensorFlow package. Okay, done. So now first thing is to create this three constant. Okay, this figure, actually this figure is also taken from this reference book. Okay, now I am going to create three node. First one is A. A is equal to TF dot constant. What is the value here? What is the value of A? 3. Okay, 3. Let pass to 3. Similarly, B is a TensorFlow constant. What is the value? Sorry, A5, B2, C3. A is 5, B2, then C is 3. Okay, now I am creating three constant here. Okay, these three are three particular node or this graph. Okay, now I come to this operation E and D. Now let's create the node D and E. Okay, what is D? D is a node which stores the value after performing a multiplication over B and A, and E is a node which will store the value after performing a operation addition over C and B. So let's first create D and E. Okay, so D is equal to TF dot multiply over A and B. Okay, this is our D. Now what is E? E is a node which stores the value after performing addition of C and B. Okay, addition of C and B. Addition of C comma B. So here I am creating these two nodes. Now I am going to create the last node. Last node means the subtraction of E minus D. Subtraction E, D from A. D from E. Okay. So F is equal to TF dot subtract D minus E. So now you have created all those 6 nodes and their connection pattern, that means in which way they are connected, and each node functionality also mentioned here. That means F do subtraction, E do addition, D do multiplication, C is a simple constant, B is a constant, A is a constant. Okay, now check what are the different operations actually present. So this is a operation, these are the operation. Addition means these are the add A and B element wise. So likewise this is power, this is modulo, this is less than equal to 1. So these are one operation in TensorFlow. So here we have successfully created the particular graph which is taken from this. So we made this graph in this TensorFlow program or TensorFlow in TensorFlow language we have done that. So we have done with computational graph. Now we are going to run this computation that it actually represents. Suppose I want to know what is the what is actually the output of node F. For that we have to run the session. So let I am creating a variable session is equal to tf dot session. Okay, so I am creating this thing. Now suppose I want to execute this particular node F. Okay, so I am writing here, let the result or the output, okay, output of graph is equal to what, session dot run, and pass this particular node F. Okay, now print output of graph. Okay. Now you can see here result is 5. Well, how? F means what? F means F is D minus C. Then what is D? D is a multiplication of AB. A into B 10, and so D become 10. And what is E? E is the addition of CB. CB 3 plus 2 5. So this is D become 10 and E become 5. When 10 minus 5, what result is? F is equal to 5. So this is done. Once you execute your required node, then better to close the session. To do that, session dot close. You need to execute the command or execute the function session dot close. Okay, now your session is closed. Thank you.